नटवरवपुः करणयो कर्णिकारम् बिभ्रद्वासः कनककपुषम् वैजयन्तीं च मालाम् रन्ध्रान् वेणो रधरसुधया पूरयन् गोपवृन्दै वृन्दारण्यं स्वपदरमणम् प्राविशद्गीतकीर्तिः नमः कमलनाभाय नमः कमलमालिने नमः कमलपादाय नमस्ते कमले क्षण The Divine Souls, this intensive 1987 starts. As we all know, these intensives are organized to give maximum devotional benefit to all deserving souls who are longing for Krishna realization. In this world, we all know, although we are all devotees, but the world is very attractive, and we have sanskars of uncountable years that bring our mind into the world. So it's a kind of two-way living. You are living in the world, yet you are trying to come near Krishna. In this way, even if you are desiring wholeheartedly, yet you cannot employ your whole heart in devotion, and whatever time you use for devotions, during that time also all the worries and hurries and things, they keep on popping in your mind. You see, life is very short. Very short means very short. You may say that, oh, I am going to live for some time because I am young. Even if you are young, how long you supposed to live in the world? Say, for instance, you have been given a life of 100 years. Maximum. People don't live 100 years normally. Say, for instance, you are 35. Then whatever time is left, whatever time is finished is finished. Whatever is left, every day you are killing a day of your life. And in old age, you cannot do very much. Because old age, your mind, your physical body, they both retire. Both, I'm saying. When you have physical pain, your mind goes to physical body. So, take out old age. Again, in your day-to-day life, you spend most of the time in your work, taking rest, going for shopping, doing household things, settling your family disputes. Takes a lot of your time. How much time you spend? Very little. You spend very little time. Even if you spend 4 hours a day, wholehearted devotion, although you don't do that much, even if you do that much, again, 4 hours in a day, then how many hours in a year? And then how much in 20, 30 years? It's not very much. So you have a very short time to find your beloved Krishna. Not long, seems long, but it's not long, it's very short. You can imagine in last 3-4 years, we are having intensive every year in last 4 years. And in last 4 years, how much have you progressed? You have progressed, no doubt. But how much? Not very much. Because your times were spent, most of the time were spent in other things, not in devotion. So you need some push. Like suppose somebody is walking and he is very tired. But he finds a dog is chasing him from behind, he will start running. It means he has a capacity to run. So you have capacity, you don't feel the danger. If you feel the danger, you have capacity more than you think that you have. You have much more capacity of devotion. And devotion means everything. Devotion means devotion, divine love consciousness, surrender, service, everything. You feel relaxed. Why do you feel relaxed? Because it's not seen. The danger is not seen. It is unseen. Although it is unseen danger, but again, our scriptures, our saints, our Upanishads, Vedas, they reveal the fact that although it is unseen, yet it is not unknown. Maybe unseen, but not unknown. It is known. Ih chedashakat bodhum prak sharirasya visrasaha tataha sargeshu lokeshu sharirattvaya kalpate. Ih chedashakat bodhum prak sharirasya visrasaha. Ih, this human body, chedashakat bodhum prak sharirasya visrasaha. Visrasaha means before expiry of this lifetime. If before God realization you expire, people expire. But Veda is saying to those who have realized the importance of human life and who have realized the importance of God realization and who are looking for God realization, he is telling to those people, Prak Sharirasya Visasaha. Then what is going to happen? Sharirattvaya kalpate. Nobody knows what is going to happen. No one knows, even God does not know, because it depends upon your own doings, own creations. Before death, whatever a person keeps in his own consciousness, accordingly he takes new birth. So once a soul is fallen, left this body, he may take birth anywhere in the world. He may take birth in any species of this world. He may enter into the cycle of karmas that take a soul into various species. Who knows? Even if he again becomes a human, who knows? He will have the same understanding, or he will have a similar master, or he will have the same feeling of surrender. Who can guarantee? Once fallen is fallen. So, it's not guaranteed. And one mistake may lead to second mistake may lead to third mistake, third may lead to fourth mistake, and person go on dropping from the very height. See who falls? The one who is at some height. A fallen soul cannot fall further ahead, who is already fallen. You fall from the roof, not from the ground. You are on the ground already. So, those who rise, they fall. So, rising and falling, again getting a chance of rising, again falling, again finding a chance. We were doing that thing for uncountable lifetimes, the same thing, rising and falling and going into the cycle of species. Again becoming human, again rising, again falling into cycle of species. We spent uncountable lifetimes. What is uncountable is beyond your imagination. Even countable things are beyond imagination. Countable. Try to imagine how many souls are in your body. In one drop of blood, there could be thousands and thousands and thousands of souls. Could be millions of small souls. Beyond imagination. In one glass of water you drink, how many souls are in there? Bacteria, bacteriophage, millions and millions. They are countable, not uncountable. Because if a glass of water is measurable, then the souls in there are definitely countable. But that countability is uncountable. They could not be counted, yet they are countable. Not unlimited, I mean. They are not unlimited, they are limited. So when limited a very great amount, you cannot imagine. Beyond your imagination. You can think of 100, 1,000, 10,000, 1 million, 10 million, 100 million, but not all. What is 100 million? Very few could conceive. What is 100 billion? What is 100 trillion? Beyond imagination. Although very small figure, 100 trillion is small figure, not a big figure. But not that much lifetime. Uncountable and unlimited, you can say. You did the same thing over and over and over and over again and again and again and again. Rising and falling, rising and falling, rising and falling, rising and falling. So Buddha says, O souls, don't miss this chance. This human life is very, very precious. This is the only gateway to Godhead personality. There is no other source, no other gateway, no other entrance, no other path, no other means. Human body is the only means and the only gateway to the realm of God, to divine Vrindavan. So, don't miss this chance, and your human life is very limited, very short. And on the top of that, you have lots of worries in order to maintain your family and carry on your living. You have to go through many worries. And to keep yourself in the world, you have to do something, and again you spend time on that. So, it's a very short time. But one has to understand. We don't realize. We realize sometimes, not always. And we try to think, oh, I want Krishna soon. After half an hour, you forget. Suppose you are doing devotions, crying for Krishna. You are feeling, oh, I wish you could come soon. This world is very worldly. I don't want to be here, I want to come to you. You are feeling longing. Your eyes are shedding tears. During devotion, suppose you are alone in the house and somebody rings the call bell of your house and you are annoyed. Oh, who came this time? You have to go out. You went out and you saw your friend or a relative whom you like or love or admire. Instantly forgotten. Oh, come and have a cup of coffee or tea or something, breakfast or snack. You are now entertaining the person. Where is your longing gone? You were longing for Krishna a few minutes ago here. And when this chance came, you forgot. Yeah. Then how deep is your understanding? Very shallow. You have longing, but you don't have proper understanding. If you have understanding, it's not deep enough, it's shallow. That could be shaken by even worldly things of attachment. On the contrary, take another example. Suppose you are feeling longing for Krishna and again someone comes, rings the bell. You don't like that person. It was just some agent came to sell something, vacuum cleaner, anything like that, house to house. Oh, I don't want this, get out. Annoyed you, and you again forgot Krishna. Imagine. Anything comes, anything which you like, anything which you don't like, both happenings destroy your feeling of separation temporarily. Why does that happen? Because your understanding is not deep enough. Your heart cannot take, because your heart is still attached or still envious to those situations. So when you receive things of attachment, when you receive things that annoy you, Your heart and mind both leaves Krishna and runs towards that part because your understanding is not that deep. You could have ignored both situations of attachment and situations of anger. Both could have been avoided. Both are just like two twin sisters, anger and attachment. So they are both called attachment in our Sanskrit language, in scriptures. Rag, Dvaish. There are two forms of attachment. Rag means attachment, practical attachment, and Dvesh. Dvesh means animosity, enmity, anger. So Dvesh is also attachment and Rag is also attachment. Because a thing you like, other thing you don't like. Means liking, disliking. So either favorable liking or no liking, but liking is there. You don't like something, you like something. You have to cross liking, disliking both fields. They are both fields of attachment. And how could that happen? Only when you keep in the bottom of your heart the understanding and love of Krishna. Both. Love of Krishna, divine love consciousness of Krishna stays on the base of your understanding. Your understanding is the foundation, that's the basis. On that basis, your love for Krishna, your longing for Krishna stays, lives, and develops. So you have to go further ahead in your understanding line, and you have to understand that this life is a must for Krishna realization. And to have that, you have to understand, all the time keep this understanding, that your life is for Krishna. Although you cannot push too much, suppose you are sick or you were sick for 10 days, you are very weak, and you are running on the road, jogging fast, you might go further sick. Means you don't have to overexert. Overexertion means that like sometimes people when they feel, oh, I want Krishna, they become overexcited. I want to do something more. No, not overexcitement. A normal, steady excitement. Not just jumping and coming down like a frog. Not jumping meditation, jumping devotion. One moment very high, second moment very low. No. Steady devotion. And for how long? For the whole life. Not 1 month very fast, then next 4 months very slow, 10 days very fast. Not like that. Steady, but steady progress. So one thing you have to understand, second thing you have to develop the longing for Krishna. And both require time and practice. In the world, you don't have that much time. So, to help you understanding more and to help you developing more your devotion, these intensives are especially designed. We have made certain very strict rules. As I explained, they are designed to give you maximum benefit. If you want to calculate, you can say that if you follow all the rules, 24 hours of devotion in the intensive could be like 6 months of your devotions you do at home. A rough calculation. It is that powerful indeed. But you have to follow all the rules. And the very important rule is not to gossip, which we always forget. I am telling you today, and you will forget tomorrow. But you have to remember. You receive something when you start talking, gossiping, just being careless, taking it easy, then you release. What do you release? Whatever you have gained. You don't retain the whole thing. You release a part of that. Again you gain something, again you release a part of that. So on the whole you don't gain. You do gain but not very much as could be expected. So to have complete benefit, you have to stop this habit of unnecessary talking. I don't mean you observe silence. I mean if you have to talk, you must. Suppose you want water, I want to ask for something. There are organizers appointed for various services. You can come to any organizer and ask for some service if you need. I am saying you must talk the needful things, not unnecessary. Even if you talking of your experiences, then be in devotional mood. I mean, not easy, leisure talks, at least for as long as you are in the intensive. This is for 10 days, but as long as you are here in the intensive, follow that rule, and that's for your own personal good. There are some more rules. They are minor. It's like if you are doing some service in the ashram, again at that time of service you have to keep your mind in devotion. It's also important. When you are going to sleep, second important thing, before sleep you must meditate for 5-10 minutes quietly on your bed and then go to sleep. When you get up from sleep, when you woke up, open your eyes before getting up from the bed, again for 5-10 minutes do your meditation and then get up. That will keep you the whole night in a form of meditation. And a devotional sleep could be induced into your system. It's called devotional sleep. Devotional sleep means during sleep you are doing your devotions. What is devotion? Keeping your mind in Radha Krishna, that's devotion. What is keeping your mind? Means feeling close to Radha and Krishna, that's all. So during sleep, you can observe this system. The second important rule, other than unnecessary gossiping. Third important rule, during 24 hours, we have organized the program in such a way I don't have much time left. We have 3 main sessions, morning session, afternoon session, and late evening session. In the morning session, meditation, relaxation, transpersonal, my speech. Evening session, I'll be speaking on some leelas every day. You will have some time for asking me questions, means opening your heart. You can ask any kind of devotional question you like. In the late evening session from 8 to 10:30, it is purely devotional, chanting Krishna Leelas, one of my speeches. In the night again, you have to have devotional sleep. So 24 hours, you don't have much time left. There is a big noon break for about 3-4 hours, I think. During that time, if you are doing some service, that's very important to keep your mind in devotion. Not with closed eyes. Keep your eyes open. If you are chopping some vegetable and closing your eyes, you might chop your finger. Don't do that thing. Means keep your eyes open, but in your mind, you must feel that you are in divine Vrindavan. It's a very important thing to do and to remember. I am with all of you who are attending this intensive all the time. You may not see me physically, but I assure you, I remain with all of you individually. If you think like that, you could feel me near you. Depends upon your own thinking, your own engrossment, your own devotional feelings. So when you are doing any service in the ashram, do it with full mind, but keep in your heart that somebody is watching you. And he is very close to you, watching closely. If you keep that much in your mind, your every moment of service is not less than personal devotion. It all becomes devotion. So I gave you 3 rules. No gossiping, devotional sleep, and all the time feeling the closeness. Never feel that you are alone, because you are not alone. Definitely, as long as you are in the intensive. These 3 rules are very important devotional rules. If you follow, you will know that in 10 days you will find that you are a new personality. What you were before 10 days and what you become after 10 days would be a big difference. Depends how much you can take with you at home. So in this way, the sentence is very special, and I explained it has been organized for your maximum personal devotional benefit. And for your further understanding, in the evening I will be giving speeches to strengthen your understanding. I will be giving you 3 full hours of my personal association. Morning speech on philosophy of divine love consciousness. In the evening, I'll explain one Leela every day and some more time for questions and answers. In the late evening, I'm going to explain such philosophy that could strengthen your faith, your devotion, and your divine love consciousness. Sometimes we question ourselves, are you right? Are you progressing? Are we not? Things like that. If you understand the working of Radha and Krishna, if you understand the working of a saint, you won't have such a question in your mind. So there are some very important aspects which you need to understand to have a stable devotion. That I will explain in the evening speeches every night. So that's the introduction of this seminar or intensive. Now I finish my speech with my blessings. That's all.